watching The Ring 2 the other day, and it just came up on TV. Like Pluto TV suggests things to me when I turn on the TV sometimes. I saw The Ring 2 was on, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And so this is like totally spoiler, by the way. But the kid is at home. The mom comes home, and she's like, "Oh, where's the guy? I think his name was Seth." And he's like, "Oh, he's not here." And she's like, "Okay." So she steps outside. She sees his car is there, and she sees a silhouette in the car. So she walks over to the car, and she's like, "Dude, what are you doing out here? It's cold." Opens the door, and his face is like, it's like a 90s movie. So his face is like hilariously made where the life has been sucked out of him, and he's become like a really, really old man. And it and it does the classic 90s thing where it's like the body kind of falls halfway out of the seat and like gets close to her, and they do the pan in and everything. And she's like, she closes the door. She goes back in, and they go through the whole rest of the movie where she, deceives the demon or whatever. She goes to the well. She saves her son. Everything is well in the world. And they end up back in the house where they're sitting in the living room. And she's like, basically they're like, "Oh, we're so glad that's over." And then the camera pans out to like the rest of the city, and it like shows the credits, and I was like, did they forget that there's a dead body in the driveway? Like, I was like, how is it, like, what feasibly is supposed to happen at the end of that movie, where it's like, what are they doing with this dead body? Are they just gonna get a different car and like leave town and change their names? Are they gonna call the police? I mean, what happens there? Like, there's literally, like, there's no way. There are whole movies about things like that where like they have to resolve hiding a body, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure this movie just forgot that there's a dead body in the driveway, and they have to like, and they're in his house. I'm like, dude, this is a loose end that needed to be tied up. I realize this is semantics, this is details, but I feel like that's a pretty big detail. Like, he's still in the driveway. They're panning out into the city, where it's like the sun rising kind of. No, there's still a dead body out there. I was like, I don't know if I don't know if that's acceptable. That was so funny. That had me laughing so much at the end of that movie. I was like, they absolutely forgot about that dead body. And they're in his house. Oh my god, that's so funny.